Do you ever feel like you're running out of time? Like you're watching the clock tick away, and with each passing second, your chance to succeed slips further from your grasp? Maybe you've looked around and seen people achieving things you wish you had, or maybe you felt like everyone else is ahead of you, living their dreams while you're stuck waiting for something to change. It's easy to feel like you're too late, but what if I told you that you're not, that in fact you are right on time? It's natural to feel the pressure. We live in a world where success is often measured by age, milestones, and timelines. There's this constant expectation that by a certain point in your life, you should have it all figured out. You should have reached that next step, have that next goal accomplished, and be moving toward the next big thing. But who set those rules? Who said you had to follow someone else's timeline? The truth is, we're all on different paths, moving at different speeds, and the path you're walking is uniquely yours. Doesn't matter how old you are or where you're starting from. It doesn't matter if others have already crossed the finish line while you're still warming up. You're not late. You're exactly where you need to be. Right now, you might feel like you've wasted time, like opportunities have slipped through your fingers, but every step, even the ones that didn't seem to lead anywhere, has brought you closer to where you're meant to be. You're not behind. You're in the perfect position to grow, to learn, to start. So many people get stuck in the illusion that there's some perfect moment to begin. They tell themselves they're too old, too inexperienced, or too late. But the reality is, it's never too late. Look around at the people who made the biggest impact, the ones who changed the world. Many of them didn't start until much later than they expected. You don't need to be ahead of everyone else. You just need to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Imagine what would happen if you stopped doubting yourself and trusted the timing of your life. If you stopped measuring your success by the standards of others and instead focused on your own path. The truth is, you're not late. Your moment is coming. And the work you're putting in right now, the decisions you're making today, are the ones that will shape your future. So, if you've been feeling like you missed your chance, take a deep breath. You haven't. Not by a long shot. You are not defined by when things happen. You're defined by how you respond to the moments life gives you. Every day is a new chance to make progress. Every single day you have the opportunity to start fresh, to build momentum, and to take the next step forward. It's easy to get caught up in the race, to feel like everyone else has already figured it out. But remember this, the only person you need to be ahead of is the person you were yesterday. Your journey doesn't need to mirror anyone else's. And just because you're not at the finish line yet doesn't mean you're not making progress. The truth is, the best is yet to come, and you're not too late. You're right on time. Stick with me, and let's keep moving forward together. When you stop trying to force your life into someone else's timeline, something incredible happens. You begin to trust the process. You start to understand that progress doesn't always look the way you expect it to. It doesn't always happen in a straight line. Sometimes the road is winding, unpredictable, full of stops and starts. But that doesn't mean you're off track. It means you're on your own path, exactly where you're supposed to be. This is where patience becomes your greatest ally. Patience isn't about waiting idly for things to happen. It's about knowing that you're moving forward even when the results aren't immediately visible. Think about the last time you planted a seed. You didn't expect it to sprout overnight. You knew it would take time, care, and consistent effort before it grew into something strong. The same is true for your dreams. They need space to grow. They need time to develop, to take root in your life and begin to blossom. The world tells us to expect quick results, but the reality is, lasting change takes time. You've probably heard the phrase, Rome wasn't built in a day. That's not just a cliche. It's a truth about success. Big dreams don't materialize instantly. It's the consistent small actions over time that lead to something extraordinary. Each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. Every hour you put in, every moment you invest in yourself is laying the foundation for the future you want. And none of this is wasted time. Even when you can't see immediate results, even when the work feels hard or the progress feels slow, know that something is happening beneath the surface. Growth doesn't always happen in ways we can immediately see. Your effort is planting seeds that will one day bloom. You are building a foundation, brick by brick, even if you don't yet have the full picture. And one day you'll look back and see just how far you've come. But here's the key. Trusting the process means embracing the journey, not just the destination. It means understanding that where you are today is part of your story, And every day you keep going is a victory. If you keep working, keep learning, keep improving, you will eventually find yourself standing in the place you once thought was impossible. This is why you need to stop telling yourself you're behind. Stop telling yourself that you should be further along. You're not behind. You're on your own timeline, and that's the most powerful place to be. Stop measuring your success against someone else's. Your progress is yours, and it's unique. Your journey is the one that matters. Imagine if you spent less time comparing yourself to others and more time focusing on the power within you. What could you achieve if you trusted that every effort you make is taking you closer to your goal? What if you realize that right now you have everything you need to start? It's not about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to take the next step, even if that step feels small, because those small steps, they add up. Every time you show up, even when it feels like nothing is happening, you are building momentum. Every moment of doubt you push through is a moment of growth. Every time you choose to take action, even if it's just a little bit, you're moving closer to the person you're meant to become. And that person, they will be unrecognizable from who you are today because you are shaping your future with every decision you make. You don't have to rush. You don't have to keep up with the pace of others. You just need to trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. Take a deep breath. Let go of the pressure. You're not late. You're just getting started. And the best part, you're right on time. You see, the most dangerous belief you can hold on to is the idea that you've missed your chance, that somehow because you're not where you thought you'd be, everything is lost. That is the lie that holds so many people back. The lie that whispers in your ear telling you that the window of opportunity is closed. But I'm here to tell you that window is always open. It's waiting for you to walk through it at the right time for you. Every day you spend believing it's too late. You're robbing yourself of the present moment, the only moment that truly matters. You're trading today's possibilities for tomorrow's regrets. You're wasting your power, your energy, and your potential thinking that because you're not there yet, you're somehow falling short. But you are not falling short. You are exactly where you need to be. Look around at the people you admire, the ones who've done extraordinary things. How many of them started young? How many of them had everything figured out from the beginning? The truth is, most of them didn't. They too had doubts. They too faced setbacks. They too questioned whether they had missed their shot. But what they didn't do was quit. What they didn't do was let time define their journey. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent, isn't luck, and it isn't age. The difference is this: the ones who succeed choose to believe in their own timing. They understand that life doesn't operate on a schedule you imagine, that success doesn't follow a strict deadline. They trust that every failure, every struggle, every lesson is part of their unique path. You can't change the past, you can't rewind the clock, but you can decide right now to let go of the weight of regret and start moving forward. The fear of being too late is just that, fear, and fear has no power unless you give it to it. It will keep you stuck, paralyzed in the idea that time has passed you by. But here's the truth: it hasn't. Time is not the enemy. Time is your ally, waiting for you to take your next step. Every moment you spend worrying about when things will happen is a moment you could be using to take action. Every second you waste doubting yourself is a second you could be using to build the future you want. The clock is ticking, but it's ticking for you, not against you. You have the power to move. You have the power to act. And no matter how much time has passed, it's never too late to begin again. Don't let the idea of being too late control your decisions. You are not defined by when you start. You're defined by the courage you show in starting at all. The truth is, the longer you hold back, the more you're denying yourself the life you're meant to live. You deserve to step into your greatness now, not in some distant future. Your potential isn't limited by the past. It's limitless and it's right in front of you. Imagine waking up tomorrow knowing that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, that every day you've lived up until now has led you to this moment. Imagine finally letting go of the pressure and the fear and simply choosing to act, choosing to believe in your ability to create your future. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the decision to take the first step. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop worrying that it's too late. It's never too late. Your time is now. The road ahead is open, waiting for you to walk it. I promise you, the moment you take that first step, you'll realize that you were never late to begin with. You're exactly where you need to be, and the best is yet to come. Imagine for a moment what could happen if you stopped doubting yourself. What if you truly believe that every single effort you make is valuable, no matter how small it might seem? Think about how much more you would accomplish if you stopped waiting for the perfect time, stop worrying about what everyone else is doing, and just trusted in the power of your own actions. We've all been there. The moment when the self-doubt creeps in, when we question whether we're doing enough or if we're even on the right path. It's easy to believe that because things aren't happening as fast as we want, they never will. But that's the trap. You don't need everything to happen at once. You don't need the perfect moment to take action. What you need is to take that next step, no matter how uncertain or small it feels. Because with each step, you're creating momentum. With each action, no matter how tiny, you're building something powerful. The truth is, success is rarely about giant leaps. It's about consistency. It's about showing up when it's hard, when it feels like no one is watching, and when the progress seems invisible. But here's what most people don't understand. Even when you can't see immediate results, you're still moving forward. You're still making progress. Every time you show up, every time you do the work, you're closer than you were yesterday. But too many people quit when they don't see instant success. They give up when the results aren't visible in the first week, month, or even year. They start comparing their journey to someone else's, thinking that they're failing because they're not there yet. But real transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's the gradual build, the steady climb. It's the sum of all those small, consistent efforts that add up to something great. Your success won't come from one big moment. It will come from thousands of little moments. Moments where you chose to keep going when it was easier to quit. Moments when you chose to believe in yourself, even when you couldn't see the end result. This is where true strength comes from, in the perseverance, in the quiet moments where you keep going, even when the world hasn't noticed yet. And here's the part you need to hear. You are already on the right path. Everything you've done up to this point, every step you've taken has brought you exactly where you are today. It may not look like it's all adding up, but trust me, it is. Your past, with all its challenges and setbacks, is the foundation for your future. Every mistake, every failure, every time you didn't succeed is the thing that's shaping you into the person you need to be. There's no such thing as wasted time if you're learning, if you're growing. So stop beating yourself up for where you think you should be. Stop worrying about how much time you've lost. You're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. All that matters is that you keep moving forward. The future you want is built with the decisions you make today. If you start now, if you stop waiting for the perfect moment, you'll be amazed at how quickly things can change. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. And all the power you've been looking for, it's already inside of you, waiting to be unleashed. The best part is, the more you trust yourself, the more you take consistent action, the more you'll realize that your time isn't just coming, it's already here. There is an incredible power in understanding that everything you've experienced, every setback, every doubt, every challenge, has shaped you into the person you are right now. And that person is capable of achieving anything. But the key to unlocking that power lies in your ability to see your own potential, even when the world hasn't recognized it yet. For far too long, we've been taught to believe that the path to success is linear, that if we just follow the steps, we'll reach our destination at the right time. But life doesn't work that way. Success isn't a straight line, and it certainly isn't a race. It's a series of moments, decisions, and actions that are uniquely yours to make. And every single one of those moments counts. Think about how much pressure you've placed on yourself to be somewhere else, to be someone else, to be further along. You've carried the weight of comparison for too long. And in that pressure, you've forgotten something critical. There is no timeline that fits all. There is no one-size-fits-all formula for success. Your journey, your pace, your timing, these are yours and yours alone. And the more you try to rush, the more you get in your own way. What if you stopped worrying about when things would happen and started focusing on what you can do right now? What if you fully embraced this moment with all its imperfections and chose to take action despite the uncertainty? That's where growth happens. Growth isn't waiting for the perfect conditions. It's working with what you have, where you are, and trusting that what you need will come when you're ready for it. Each time you doubt whether you're too late, you're missing an opportunity to grow in the present. Right now, you have the chance to build the future you want, one decision, one step at a time. But you have to choose it. You have to believe that this moment is the perfect moment to take action. The truth is, you can't control everything, but you can control how you show up. You can control how you respond. And the more you choose to show up, even when it's hard, the more you're building the life you deserve. The most successful people didn't get there by waiting. They didn't wait until they were ready or until the conditions were ideal. They simply acted. They took the next step and then the next one and the next. The only difference between where you are now and where you want to be is your willingness to start. And starting doesn't mean you have to have it all figured out. It means choosing to take that first step even if you don't know exactly where it will lead. That's the magic of it. The moment you commit to your journey, the path begins to reveal itself. If you continue to believe that you're too late, you'll continue to rob yourself of the opportunity to take action today. But the truth is, you have so much more potential within you than you realize. You are not behind. You are simply in the perfect place to make your move. All the experiences you've had, all the lessons you've learned have prepared you for this moment. You are more capable now than you've ever been. And the only thing holding you back is the story you've been telling yourself. So let go of the fear. Let go of the belief that it's too late for you. Trust in the journey, even if you can't see the entire map. Because what's coming next is something incredible. What you're building, what you're creating is worth every moment you spend working toward it. The truth is, you're not late. You've been on the path all along, and now it's time to take that next step. The time to act is now, and you are ready. You've spent so much time worrying about what you haven't done yet. But have you ever stopped to acknowledge everything you've already survived? Every moment you faced adversity and still kept moving forward, you've already proven that you can handle whatever comes your way. The fact that you're still here, still fighting, still pushing through, it's a testament to your strength. And that strength is exactly what will carry you to where you want to go. When you think about the future, don't think about it in terms of all the things you haven't accomplished yet. Think about it in terms of all the things you've already overcome. Every setback, every failure, every disappointment, it's all part of what has made you stronger, wiser, and more capable. You're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. And that makes all the difference. Right now, you have the ability to build the life you want. You have the power to create a future that aligns with your dreams. But to do that, you have to stop waiting for the perfect moment, stop waiting for things to fall into place. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The time to act is right now. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know exactly how things will turn out. All you need is the courage to take that first step and then the determination to keep going. Every time you move forward, you are sending a message to the world, to yourself, that you believe in your ability to create change. And with each step, you're building something bigger than you could have imagined. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your willingness to act, to trust in yourself, and to show up every single day. The key to transformation lies not in waiting for the right circumstances, but in making the most of what you have right now. You are not defined by when you start. You are defined by what you do once you make the decision to start. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're behind. It doesn't matter if you think others are ahead of you. What matters is that you are moving, that you are refusing to stay stuck, that you are choosing to take control of your own life. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. It's easy to think that because they've reached certain milestones before you, you're somehow behind. But comparison is the thief of joy. When you compare your journey to someone else's, you rob yourself of the opportunity to celebrate how far you've come. Your journey is your own. No one else's timeline matters. The only thing that matters is your willingness to show up, to keep pushing forward, and to trust that everything you need will unfold in its own time. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to keep moving. You just need to keep believing. And even when the path is unclear, when you can't see the next step, trust that the next piece of your journey will appear once you take that first step. The truth is, you are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. The power to change your life is already inside you. The future you want is waiting for you to claim it. All you have to do is believe that now is the time and then take action. Every day you choose to keep moving, you are proving to yourself that you're not too late. You're just getting started. And what's coming next will be nothing short of extraordinary. There is a powerful truth that most people overlook. You are your own greatest asset. The path you're on, no matter how challenging, is shaped by the choices you make each day. Every decision, every thought, every action, no matter how small, is adding to the foundation of your future. You hold more control over your life than you think. And right now, You have the chance to seize that power. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment to act. You don't need to wait for someone else to tell you that it's okay. You don't need to wait until everything is lined up just right. The world will always give you reasons to hesitate, to question, to doubt yourself. But it's in those moments when you choose to push forward despite the uncertainty that real transformation begins. Every time you choose action over hesitation, you're proving to yourself that you trust your own power. This journey you're on isn't just about reaching the end goal. It's about becoming the person who's capable of achieving that goal. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. What matters is that you begin. What matters is that you start taking small steps, even when the path seems unclear. The most successful people aren't the ones who have it all planned out from the beginning. They're the ones who have the courage to start before they have all the answers. They're the ones who choose to take action in the face of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. If you're waiting for the right time, you'll wait forever. The right time is now. Your dreams won't wait for you to feel ready. They're calling to you right now, urging you to take action, urging you to trust that the process will unfold step by step. The greatest achievements in life aren't reserved for the lucky few. They're available to anyone willing to take that first leap, to make that first move. It's so easy to get lost in the comparison trap, to look at others and feel like you're falling behind. But what if you stop comparing yourself to others? What if you realize that the only person you need to measure yourself against is the person you were yesterday? The only race you're in is the one against your own doubts, your own limitations. The only journey that matters is your own. And right now, you're exactly where you need to be. You are not behind. You are on your own path, and that path is leading you to something incredible. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to the life you want. You don't need to see the entire staircase to start climbing. You just need to trust that the next step will be revealed once you take the first one. The universe will meet you halfway, but it requires your faith. It requires your belief that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that every moment you spend moving forward is bringing you closer to the life you've dreamed of. So stop holding back. Stop telling yourself that you're too late. The world doesn't have a stopwatch on your life. There is no expiration date on your dreams. What you've done in the past is just that, past. What matters now is what you choose to do next. When you choose to act today, when you choose to believe that it's never too late, you're unlocking your potential. You're showing yourself that you're willing to fight for the future you want. And every time you do that, you'll find that the road ahead becomes clearer. The more you take action, the more you'll realize that everything you need to succeed is already within you. You are not too late. You are right on time. Your story is unfolding exactly as it should. And what's coming next is going to be incredible. The best part of your life hasn't happened yet, but it's waiting for you to take that first step. So take it. Now, your time is here. You've been holding on to the belief that you're running out of time, that you missed some window of opportunity. But here's the truth. You've never been closer to your dreams than you are right now. The time that you've been waiting for, it's already here. You've spent enough time doubting your ability to make things happen. But it's time to shift that energy into creating the life you want. Every second you spent thinking you're too late, you've missed the real truth that you are exactly where you need to be. Right now, you have more power than you realize. The power to choose your next move. The power to decide that this moment, this day, will be the one that marks the start of something extraordinary. You have everything you need within you. The strength, the resilience, the passion. It's all there, waiting for you to tap into it. The only thing standing between you and the life you've always wanted is your willingness to act. You don't need a magic formula. You don't need permission. All you need is the courage to take that first step and trust that the path will unfold as you move forward. You might think that because things haven't happened yet, it means they never will. But the truth is, everything you've done so far, every effort, every mistake, every lesson learned has prepared you for this moment. The fact that you've come this far means you are stronger than you realize. And with that strength, you can create something truly remarkable. You just have to trust the process and believe that no effort is wasted. Even when things seem slow, even when it feels like nothing is happening, you are making progress. You've heard the saying that it's never too late. And while it's often repeated, there's a deeper truth within it. It's not just a platitude. It's a powerful mindset shift. It's not too late for you to take control of your life. to make the choices that will define your future. It's not too late to build your dream. No matter what age you are, no matter what mistakes you made, there is still time to move forward. In fact, there's more time than you think because time doesn't work in a straight line. It's all about how you use it. What you do today can set the course for tomorrow, but you have to stop holding back. The longer you wait, the longer you tell yourself you're not ready, the longer it will take to create the life you want. It's time to act. It's time to take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. Every journey begins with one step, and that step, even if it feels insignificant now, will lead you somewhere powerful. It's easy to look around and feel like everyone else is ahead of you, but what you don't see is their struggle, their doubts, and their fears. Everyone is walking their own path, and you have no idea the obstacles they face. Stop comparing your progress to someone else's. Your path is uniquely yours. It's not about how fast you go. It's about whether you keep going. Every time you keep moving, no matter what, you build a life you want. So take the pressure off yourself. It's okay if you don't have it all figured out right now. What matters is that you're willing to trust yourself and take that next step. Don't worry about what others are doing. Don't worry about how fast things are happening. Just focus on the next step and take it. The rest will follow. The journey you're on isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. You are not behind. You're exactly where you need to be, and your time is now. There is no too late when you have the power to act. It's time to step into that power and begin creating your future one step at a time. The time is now, and you are more than ready. You've spent so much energy looking at what you don't have yet. But what if you took a moment to look at everything you've already built? The courage it took to get to this point, the strength you've discovered inside yourself, the lessons that have shaped who you are today. Every challenge you faced has been a step toward the person you're becoming. And the fact that you're still here proves that you have the resilience to go further. You are more capable now than you ever have been before. You're not starting from nothing. You're starting from experience, from growth, from a place of strength you might not even recognize yet. Every step you've taken, even the ones that felt like setbacks, are building blocks to the future you're about to create. All those moments of doubt, those fears of not being good enough have served to teach you something invaluable. Your potential isn't defined by your past or where you are right now. It's defined by the choices you make moving forward. Now is the moment to stop waiting for everything to fall into place. The perfect moment doesn't exist. The world will never tell you that you're ready. No one is ever fully prepared for what's ahead, but they do it anyway. They take that leap. They trust that the unknown will unfold in ways they can't predict. And that's the key. Success isn't about waiting until everything makes sense. It's about taking action even when you don't have all the answers. Every time you choose to take action, even when it feels uncertain, you send a message to your subconscious that you are in control. You show yourself that you have the courage to move through the discomfort, to face the fear, and to trust that everything you need will come at the right time. The longer you wait, the longer you postpone your growth. But when you move, even in small steps, you begin to see the shifts in your life that you've been waiting for. You might feel like the odds are stacked against you. Like it's too late to start something new, too late to change, too late to make the impact you dream of. But that's just the story you've been telling yourself. The truth is, it's never too late. No matter what your age is, no matter how many mistakes you think you made, you are capable of creating the life you want. All it takes is one decision. The decisions start right now. You don't have to wait for the perfect conditions because the conditions you need are already here. You have more power than you realize. Right now, in this very moment, you are capable of creating change. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. And every step you take from this moment forward is bringing you closer to the life you desire. Every day you delay is a day you are not living the fullest version of yourself. But every day you show up, even when it's hard, even when you don't have all the answers, is a day you are growing into the person you're meant to become. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. All you need to do is commit to the journey. The more you show up, the more you trust the process, the more the universe will align to support you. Doors will open that you never imagined. Opportunities will come from places you never expected, but none of that can happen if you don't take that first step, if you don't make the choice to act. The world doesn't have a timer on your life. There is no set expiration date for your dreams. As long as you're still breathing, as long as you're still moving, you still have the power to change your destiny. The time to act is now. The time to believe in yourself is now. The time to step into the life you've always wanted is now. Don't wait any longer. The time for transformation is here, and you are ready. What you've been waiting for has been inside of you this whole time. Every excuse, every reason to hold back, every doubt has been a barrier you built yourself. The truth is, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your own belief that you're not ready. But you are. You've always been ready. The moment you choose to believe in your own potential is the moment the world starts to shift around you. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment to make a change. There is no such thing as the right time. There's only now. And right now is all you've ever truly had. Waiting for the right time is an illusion that keeps you stuck. But when you choose to act in the face of uncertainty, when you choose to move forward despite not knowing exactly how things will turn out, you're showing yourself just how much faith you have in your own abilities. And with each step you take, that faith grows stronger. The more you trust yourself, the more you begin to see how much power you truly hold. It's easy to feel like you're too late, like everyone else has figured it out and you've missed your chance. But that's simply not true. You are exactly where you need to be. The path you're on is not wrong, it's just unique. It's yours. And while others may be on a different timeline, their timeline does not dictate yours. Your journey will unfold at the right pace, in the right way, because you are showing up for it. And that's the key, showing up every day. Even when it feels hard, even when you don't see the immediate results. The act of showing up is what transforms your reality. Your journey is yours alone, and it's not a race. You're not competing with anyone. The person you need to focus on is you, the version of yourself that is capable of doing the impossible. It's easy to get distracted by what others are doing, but every time you look around and compare yourself to someone else, you lose sight of the power you have within. You don't need their timeline, you need your own. And right now, your time is now. It's time to let go of the narrative that you're running out of time. You are not too late. You have all the time you need to create what you want. Every single moment you spent worrying, doubting, hesitating, that's all part of the past. And it's the past that has led you here. So take a moment to appreciate the strength it's taken to get to this point. And from this place of strength, choose to move forward with purpose. Success isn't about being perfect. It's not about having all the answers. It's about consistency. It's about showing up even when you're scared. It's about taking the next step when you don't know how things will turn out. The only way to fail is to stop moving forward. As long as you keep taking steps, no matter how small you are progressing, you are moving closer to the life you've always dreamed of. There's a power in momentum. Once you start moving, even just a little, the universe starts to respond. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will start appearing. You will see things in a new light. The more you move, the more you will realize that all the things you thought you were lacking were always within you. The only thing holding you back was the belief that you weren't ready, that you weren't enough. But now you know the truth. You are enough. You've always been enough. So stop waiting for the right time. The right time is now. The only thing you need to do is believe in your ability to create change, to take that first step. When you do, everything will begin to shift. The path will reveal itself, and each step you take will lead you closer to the life you were meant to live. You've spent enough time waiting for things to align perfectly, for the conditions to be just right. The truth is, nothing will ever be perfect. There will always be something that makes you feel like now isn't the right time. But here's what you need to understand. The right time doesn't exist. The time to act is always now. Every moment you delay is a moment you're not living the life you are capable of. Your dreams, your potential, they're all waiting for you to stop holding back and start moving forward. The most successful people aren't the ones who had it all figured out from the beginning. They're the ones who were brave enough to start before they knew exactly how things would turn out. They trusted themselves enough to take that leap, even when fear and uncertainty were loud in their ears. They didn't wait for the stars to align. They chose to make the stars align by taking action. And that's what you need to do now. You need to trust that even if you don't know every step, the path will reveal itself as long as you keep moving. Every action you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your dreams. Even on the days when it feels like you're not making progress, even when you're not seeing immediate results, the fact that you're showing up and doing the work means you're moving forward. Progress doesn't always look the way you expect. Sometimes it's invisible, happening beneath the surface. But every day you choose to take action, you are building the foundation for the life you desire. It's easy to feel like you're running out of time, like you've missed some crucial moment, but that's just a story you've been telling yourself. The truth is there's no deadline for your dreams. As long as you're breathing, as long as you have the will to act, it's never too late. The world isn't keeping track of your timeline. It's not keeping score of your mistakes or missed opportunities. What matters now is what you choose to do in this moment. You've been holding yourself back because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of what others might think. But fear is just a signal that you're on the verge of something important. Fear is not the enemy. It's a sign that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, that you're pushing yourself toward growth. And growth doesn't happen without discomfort. Growth doesn't happen without change. So feel the fear and move through it. Let it be the fire that fuels you, not the chain that holds you back. You are not behind. You are not too late. Your path is unfolding at exactly the right pace. Stop measuring yourself against others because your journey is yours alone. What others are doing doesn't define your progress. What matters is that you are moving forward, that you are making the choice to take one step after another, no matter how challenging. Every step is progress. Every step is proof that you are capable of achieving the life you want. If you keep waiting for everything to fall into place, you'll miss out on the opportunity to create your own place. The world isn't going to hand you what you want on a silver platter. You have to go after it. You have to take action even when it feels like everything is uncertain. When you take that first step, you signal to the universe that you are ready, that you trust yourself, that you are willing to put in the work. And that's when the magic happens. The best time to start was yesterday, but the second best time is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is the one you create when you take action, when you decide that you are worthy of everything you've ever dreamed of. You are capable of greatness. You've always been capable, and now is the time to prove it to yourself. You are not too late. You are right on time, and this moment is the beginning of something incredible. So take that step, keep moving, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never imagined. There's a fire inside of you, a spark that has always been waiting to be unleashed. You might have buried it under layers of doubt, fear, or hesitation, but it's still there, waiting for the moment when you choose to ignite it. You've been holding yourself back for far too long, telling yourself that you're not ready, that you don't have enough time, or that the world is just too big and too unforgiving. But here's the truth. The world is waiting for you to show up. It's waiting for you to trust that you have everything you need to make an impact, to change your life, and to create something beautiful. Every second you delay, every moment you tell yourself it's too late, is another moment that you could be moving toward your goals. The longer you wait, the longer you stay stuck in that cycle of uncertainty, the more you rob yourself of the life you're capable of living. Don't you see? The only thing holding you back is your own decision to stay where you are. You have the power to move forward right now. You have the ability to take that first step, no matter how small it may seem. And once you do, you'll be amazed at how the world begins to shift in your favor. It's easy to think that your dream life is reserved for someone else, that the success you desire is for the lucky ones or the ones who got there first. But that's not true. You have the same potential, the same capacity for greatness. The only difference is that you haven't given yourself permission to take action yet. The moment you stop waiting for things to be perfect, when you stop holding yourself back because of fear or doubt, is the moment you begin to unlock your true potential. There is no magic moment when everything will be perfect. Life isn't about waiting for the stars to align. It's about making a choice to start, even when it feels messy, even when you don't know exactly how it will turn out. Every great accomplishment begins with a single step into the unknown. And every time you take that step, you get closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. The path might not be clear at first, but the more you move, the clearer it will become. You'll spend so much time focusing on what you don't have, what you haven't done, and what others are achieving. But you're forgetting one very important thing. You are not them. You are unique. Your journey is unlike anyone else's. Your success will come in its own time, and it will look different from anyone else's. That's the beauty of your story. But you have to take the first step. You have to commit to your own growth, your own transformation, and trust that the rest will follow. Every day that you hesitate, you lose the opportunity to make progress. Every day you let fear control your actions is a day you're not living up to your potential. But every day you choose to take action, no matter how small, you move closer to the version of yourself you've always dreamed of becoming. This journey isn't about waiting for the right time. It's about making this moment the right time. Your future is shaped by the decisions you make today. You are not too late. The world hasn't passed you by. Your moment is now, and it will always be now. As long as you are willing to take the first step, as long as you are willing to commit to the journey, your dreams are within reach. Stop thinking of all the reasons why it can't happen and start focusing on all the reasons why it can. You have everything you need right now. The only thing you have to do is start. So stop waiting for the perfect moment to begin. Stop waiting for everything to be aligned, for your doubts to be gone, for all the obstacles to clear. The time is now. This is your moment. You are capable of achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. Trust in that. Trust in yourself. Take that first step and watch how your life begins to transform, because when you decide to act, you begin to change the course of your future. The journey starts today. You have everything inside of you to create the life you've always dreamed of. It's not about waiting for the perfect conditions or the perfect moment. It's about realizing that the only condition you need to succeed is the one you set for yourself. The moment you decide to act, to show up for your dreams, you begin to change the energy around you. You begin to send out a message to the universe that you are ready. You are ready to take action, to face the challenges, and to step into the greatness that is already within you. You see, the world doesn't move in perfect linear steps. Life isn't a straight line, and success isn't a destination that can be reached by simply waiting for it to come to you. Life is messy, unpredictable, and full of ups and downs, but every single step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to the person you're meant to become. Every decision, every action, every moment you choose to keep going, even when it feels hard, is part of the process of becoming who you are meant to be. What you need to understand is this: you are already on the path to your dreams, even if it feels like you not there yet. Even if you don't see immediate results, trust that the work you're putting in now is building something powerful. The seed you've planted today will grow tomorrow. The efforts you make now will compound into the life you've always desired. The world doesn't reward perfection, it rewards persistence. This is why waiting for the right moment doesn't work. There will never be a perfect moment. The world is always shifting, and the conditions around you will never be in complete alignment. But that doesn't matter. What matters is the inner decision to keep moving, to show up every day and trust that progress is happening even when you can't see it. As long as you keep going, you will grow. As long as you keep moving forward, you will start to see things shift. The path you're walking may not always make sense to you right now, but trust that it is leading you exactly where you need to go. Every challenge, every setback, every failure is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a sign that you're learning, that you're growing, and that you're becoming stronger. There is no growth without challenges. There is no success without overcoming obstacles. The more you push through, the more you become the person you need to be to achieve everything you've ever dreamed of. You have everything you need right now. You don't need to wait for more resources, more time, or more luck. You have the power within you to take control of your future. It's not about waiting for something outside of you to change. It's about realizing that the only thing you can control is what you do today. Every action you take today, no matter how small, is laying the foundation for your future. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel like you've been trying for too long with little to show for it. But remember, this journey is not about instant gratification. It's about building something lasting. The success you desire is not a quick fix. It's the result of consistent effort, determination, and the willingness to keep going even when it's hard. So don't focus on the gaps, on what you haven't done yet. Focus on the progress you've made, on the steps you've already taken, and on the fact that you're still here, still moving forward. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And every step you take from here will bring you closer to the life you deserve. Stop looking around at others and wondering if you're too late. You are right on time. The moment you choose to believe in yourself, to take that step forward, is the moment everything begins to change. Your time is now. So stop waiting. Start moving. The world is waiting for you to show up. And when you do, everything will begin to shift. You spent too long convincing yourself that the moment has passed, that it's too late to start over, or that you missed your chance. But I need you to understand this: there is no expiration date on your dreams. The life you want, the success you crave, it's all still within your reach. Time doesn't work the way you've been taught to think. It's not linear, not a straight path leading to a fixed end. It bends and stretches with every choice you make. And right now, you have the power to choose. Right now, you have the power to break free from the chains you put on yourself. You've told yourself that your time has passed, that you're too old, too young, too inexperienced, too late. But none of that is true. Those are just stories you've allowed to define you. You don't have to follow the rules others have set for you. You don't have to fit into the box society has created. Your journey is unique, and so are you. Your potential is infinite, and it's up to you to unlock it. You may be afraid, scared that starting now means facing the unknown, but that's exactly where you need to be. Growth never happens inside your comfort zone. Nothing extraordinary is ever born from safety. To reach what you've always wanted, you have to move beyond fear. It's a lie to believe that fear should stop you from acting. Fear is not a barrier, it's a signal that you're on the verge of something great. It's the reminder that you're about to break free of the chains that have held you back. Every great success story, every powerful transformation starts with a decision. It starts with one person choosing to act despite the fear, despite the uncertainty. You are that person. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness, to take the chance that others may never take. The moment you decide to act is the moment everything changes. You are not behind, you are not late, you are exactly where you need to be. And you always have been. The fact that you are still here, still breathing, still dreaming, that means you're not done yet. It means there's still work to do, still greatness to achieve. And all it takes is one small step in the right direction. One choice, one decision, one action can change the entire course of your life. Stop letting doubt control your actions. Stop measuring your worth against someone else's timeline. Your journey is your own, and it unfolds at its own pace. Just because others seem ahead doesn't mean you've missed the mark. It simply means they are on their path and you're on yours. And guess what? Your path is just as valid, just as important. What matters is that you show up. What matters is that you decide right now to stop waiting for the right time, because there is no such thing. The right time is now. The work you've done up until this point, all the lessons learned from the failures, the setbacks, the heartaches, they were never wasted. They've shaped you into who you are today, and they're preparing you for the success that's coming. Don't ignore how far you've come. Don't dismiss the growth you've already achieved. All those moments were necessary for this moment, for you to realize that your time is now. So take that first step, even if it's small, even if it's imperfect. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you start. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Every choice to move past fear is a triumph. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right where you need to be. And everything you've been through has led you to this moment. Trust in the power of now. Trust in your ability to rise, and know that the life you dream of is waiting for you on the other side of action. It's waiting for you to stop doubting, stop hesitating, and start living with purpose. Your time is now. You've been carrying the weight of your doubts for far too long, telling yourself that you're not ready, that you're not enough, that it's too late. But it's time to put that burden down. It's time to stop letting fear dictate your future. You've convinced yourself that success is for someone else, that maybe your dreams are just too big, too far out of reach. But the only thing holding you back is your own belief in that story. It's time to write a new one. The truth is that you're not too late. You're not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. The journey you've been on, all the struggles, all the challenges, they haven't been in vain. They have been the foundation of the person you are becoming. You've grown stronger with every setback, braver with every obstacle. The lessons you've learned along the way are the very things that will prepare you for the success that's on its way. The universe doesn't make mistakes. The experiences that have shaped you were meant to happen, and they've been leading you to this moment, the moment when you realize that it's time to take action. It doesn't matter how many times you've failed. It doesn't matter how many times you've doubted yourself. What matters is that you keep moving forward. You can't change the past, but you have the power to decide what happens next. The next chapter of your life is waiting for you to start writing it. The blank page is yours. But the only way to feel it is to take that first step, to trust that you have everything inside of you to make it happen. Every day you spend waiting, every day you spend wondering if you're too late, is another day you're not living up to your full potential. And let me tell you this, your potential is limitless. There's no expiration date on your dreams. It doesn't matter where you are, how old you are, or how many obstacles are in your way. All that matters is that you decide right now that you are ready to take action. You are ready to create the life you've always wanted. Look at where you are right now. All the things that have happened in your life have brought you to this very moment. There is no mistaking that. You are standing at the threshold of a new chapter, and you have the power to decide how it unfolds. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the voices in your head tell you that it's too late. You are exactly where you need to be, and this is your time to act. You've been waiting for the perfect moment to start. You've been waiting for the stars to align, for the conditions to be just right. But here's the secret. There's no perfect moment. There is no right time. The time is now. The moment you've been waiting for is already here. And the only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to take that first step. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know exactly how it's going to turn out. All you need is the courage to start. Because once you start, you will gain momentum. You will learn as you go.